always looking for creative ways to practice. Here I got a couple tennis stands and set them on the couch, and then I'm also using a exercise ball that I can just kind of move around, and it's a great way of practicing. You can practice both right-handed and left-handed, and so practice different things, and it's a great way to get my legs in shape. It's a great way to practice finding the ball with my racket. It's a great way to get feel, and it's a great way of moving in different ways. So I'm using the ball, and it actually helps me with my legs and building up strength. When I get done, I can really feel my legs, and then I can feel my arms, and so I'm practicing keeping my racket up. I can use this as a volley if I want, like this, and so I'm practicing down low and getting an eye level position for volleys, or I can practice ground strokes. It's a great way. I can practice cross court, okay, or I can practice going down the line. It's a great way. I can practice left-handed. Okay, it's just a great way of practicing. And so I move my body in position. A lot of times you return and serve and just block it forward. Just being creative in my practice, and getting used to bouncing, okay, with my legs. And so it's a great way of practicing, and I'm always looking for ways that I can keep in shape at home. It's winter time, and I don't have the privilege of living in Florida, California, where you can play tennis all year round, but I do practice at home and try to keep in shape, and practice swinging a racket. And so it's just a great way to practice. Another way I like to practice is just using different tennis rackets, and some of them are old, and some are new, and some are wooden, some are graphite, some are aluminum, some are steel. And so it's just a great way of practicing with different rackets. I like to use a lot of springs in my practice, old tennis balls, okay, different things that people discard, and I make some kind of practice device out of it. Keeps it interesting. It's kind of fun, and so and keep me in shape. And so here I'm practicing, meeting the ball. I go down the line if I want. I can go cross court. I can lean back. I can lean forward. I can practice my volleys if I want. I can practice keeping my elbows up. It's a great way of practicing. And so good hand-eye coordination. Okay. Like I said, I can use both hands. Okay, I can use two rackets if I want to, and practice touch my racket strings. Find the ball, boom, find the ball. There we go. Great way of practicing. Hand-eye coordination. At the same time, I'm adjusting to the ball. Keep my head down, eye the ball. There we go. Okay, practicing watching that ball. There we go. A lot of times people pull their head up instead of watching the ball, and they're seeing where the ball goes instead of watching the ball. Keep my head down, and so I can practice keep my head of the racket up. That pendulum swing. Okay, tip up, skip, whip. I say. Okay, it's a great way of practicing. And I'll sit here and listen to a lecture, and I'll practice my hand-eye coordination. I hope it gives you an idea of practice. I think about everything that in sports is practice, exercise, being creative, perhaps practicing ways that other people don't practice, finding something that keeps you enthusiastic about a sport, and everything takes exercise and takes practice, and takes some work. So I encourage you to keep in shape, eat good, and find ways to practice.